Today I want to talk to you about my best buddy Hamlin. 8 years ago we found each other at the Hawaii Humane Society. My best friend Austin was in visiting from Indiana, and I saw Hamlin there, and it was love at first sight, really. I had to take him home. I had to. There were really no other options. And when I brought him up to the front desk, it was met with, "Are you sure you want that one?" I wasn't sure what the heck they were talking about because he was so calm and so sweet, but on the ride from the Humane Society to the airport to drop my friend off, he peed all over the back seat of my car, wagging his tail at me the whole time, and it's really been just a ton of chaos and happy times since then. He's really great, and he's been a constant source of love and chaos in my life ever since. I really can't imagine being without him. So last week when he got sick, it was really difficult for me. He was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, and the x-rays showed his chest being completely filled with fluid. His heart was double the size that it should have been, and they gave me a bunch of medication, but he was circling the drain for a few days. I really thought that I was losing him. He wouldn't drink, he wouldn't eat, he wouldn't stand up, nothing. So I forced the pills down his throat, and I boiled chicken, and I tore it off piece by piece in my hands and soaked it in the chicken broth to make sure he was getting at least some fluids in him. And I really didn't think he was gonna make it. But after a few days of that, he seems to be up a little bit, and I think we all needed this beach day, this break. It was kind of a little bit cooler day, so I thought it would be okay, and if it wasn't, we would just go back to the nice air-conditioned car. We've been staying in the air conditioning at motels and with my mom, and we're ready to go back to the boat, but for now, I really wanted to give him a nice beach day, just a nice day for new smells, new exciting things, and he was jumping in the water and having a good time. So this is a tribute video to my best buddy. I've got my GoPro, and I've got Ham. It's nice and shaded. Yeah, you heard your name. He doesn't care. The wind keeps taking my hat and then dying, so I've got it right up on my chin. We're having fun today. Plus, like, this view. Phenomenal. Stopped hyperventilating long enough. I'm about to give my dog the first dose. I can't even pronounce it. It's to shrink his heart. He is in cardiac failure. And this could help him, or it could kill him. I'm terrified to give him the dose, but if I don't, then he's definitely might not even last the weekend. And I'm just gonna be away from the boat for a while because there are more important things. He's my best and truest friend, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Can I forgive myself if this doesn't work? I know I couldn't if I didn't give it to him. I also have a diuretic. We're all crushed up and ready to mix in with some canned food and hope for the best. Hamlin is getting all kinds of new smells in today. That's what adventure is all about for doggies. I really hesitated to put that last clip in, but in an effort to be as real as possible, I decided to put it in anyway. I'm not much of a crier, but this is my best friend, and he's gotten me through a lot, and it's hard to say how I'm going to fare after he's gone, and I'm facing the realities that
Check
he
out that
probably
lighthouse in the distance.
will be one day, and one day might be sooner than I think.
What are these? Is it a pawpaw?
I don't know. Does anybody know what these are? Look like balls.
They're testicles.
Testicle plants.
Testicles.
Oh man. We're gonna have to hop a fence. Ham doesn't care, he'll hop a fence. You still want to go through it? Okay. Come on. You're almost there. Around this way. Right here. There we go. You did it. So what I've decided to do for my best friend is to pause my job search, pause the boat work, and just give him the best possible life that I can for as long as I can. And if that means taking longer to do some projects, I'm okay with it. I still don't have a job, but that's okay. I have some savings, and I'm just trying to make sure to pack in as much life as possible for him. That's the least I could do. He loves the beach, so that's what we're going to be doing a lot of, weather permitting. He also loves the boat. He loves going out on the boat. He loves being there. He loves the people at the boatyard. So when the weather cools down and it's not in the 90s anymore, I will take him back out there, or once I get the air conditioning situation fixed on the boat, we'll definitely go back. He loves it. But we're gonna go on lots of trails that are shaded, and we're gonna go to the beach because he can jump in the water, and that's one of his favorite things. And who am I to deny my precious boy his favorite things? Look at him, he's loving it right now.
Then we can come back if we want to.
You wanna go put your feeties in the water? Come here, bud. Yeah. Even getting into the water right now. One of my favorite Ham stories is the first time I ever took him to the beach. We went to the beach next to Rabbit Island on Oahu, and I thought it'd be fine because it's almost always empty, but that day there was a little old lady carrying around a picnic basket, and Ham barreled right into her. Her feet flew out from under her, over her head, and Ham proceeds to get into her lunch basket and eat all of her sandwiches before I can even sprint over there and get him. The lady was fine. She was laughing about it, thankfully, and I bought her some new sandwiches, but that's a pretty good story to give you an idea of Ham's chaos. He didn't sleep all night because he couldn't breathe, but
Okay, this is our break, I think day 2. Here's him getting plenty of water in the back of the Jeep, but we paid extra so that he could have air conditioning because he's a pampered princess right now. There's my mom, and we're at the Ding Darling Wildlife Preserve in Sanibel, Florida, and we're allowed to stop and get out and explore as long as the dog is on the leash, which he is, so here's to a good day. Yay! This is pretty cool. All wildlife preserve. There's no motorboating here. The water is super clear. I mean, it's brown from the tannins from the mangroves and stuff, but like clear otherwise. It's like sparkly clear. Look at it glittering and shit. I don't know if that comes through on the camera, but it's really pretty. Spiders are so wild.
Another good Ham story is when he busted through my glass front windows to chase my car to work. He was fine. The vet had to stitch him up only in one place. Oh my gosh, check out these booties. First time wearing them because the pavement was so freaking hot, but they're also so he doesn't slip around on the boat. Hopefully we get lots of good use out of these.
The one is coming off.
He was so much trouble that I had a lot of ex-boyfriends and I had a lot of friends tell me that I should bring him back to the Humane Society or rehome him or something because he was just too much. He was too much to deal with, but he was too much for them. So I, of course, got rid of them and kept the dog. I also would like to thank, I don't know if you guys watch these, but Kaylin and Steve, who housed me and Ham when I lost my job and my home. Thank you so much. Also like to thank MJ, who housed us through my journey through A&P school to become an aircraft mechanic, and you guys just made my life so much better and so possible, and it means so much to both of us.
That is one chill iguana. I can't believe we're so close. He's just relaxing. He's waiting for us to step closer so he can break our his tail. Look at that. Hey, buddy. Look how cool. He looks like a dragon. What up, lizard friend? How pretty it is here.
Next week we're back on the boat putting finishing touches on the solar and making things more ham comfy. So subscribe if you haven't already and check out our Patreon at patreon.com/baltering. And thank you for watching.